What's up, guys? So today Pokemon Rumble Rush was announced and soft released in Australia. It's typical what they do with mobile games. Australia gets soft released first. I did a little bit of Google Foo and managed to get myself an APK, and here we are. Here is a legit Pokemon Rumble Rush. So it auto-localizes, that's kind of cool, and I guess because launch in Australia it was going to be in English anyway. Yeah, typical Gacha game, basically. This is our main screen. When you first start, you get a tutorial. You don't really need a tutorial much. I'm going to show you the combat, but it's pretty on the rails and you just really need to click. You have this little challenges here, which gives you your premium currency. I guess that's one way. Presumably you can obviously buy premium currency. I haven't seen a shop in game yet. I'm not sure if there is one. Haven't looked really. And then you can go to adventure mode after you complete your tutorial. So let's do that. So you come to this overworld here. And what happens is, you can see where your progression is. You can see I've cleared the first super boss, they call it. That was just to be able to figure out how the game works, basically. And then my next progression here was going to be for an Ivysaur. So basically I had to have a Pokemon with 130 CP or more, and it had to be, and I also had to have a Butterfree. That doesn't mean that I had to have the Butterfree 130 CP or more. So I caught a Butterfree in my last stage, so how about we battle this Ivysaur and then see where we go from there. So I can see I have my Caterpie down here as my automatically used Pokemon, but I can actually switch that out. So I'll switch that out, and as we can see, it's a little bit like the Pokemon Go UI. I quite like that. And we can see that all Pokemon have their Pokemon type, that's a thing. And they also all come with an ability, but the ability can be different. So you can see here, I've got 3 different Meowths with 3 different abilities on them. So let's switch out for the Butterfree as my main Pokemon. We go on this screen here, I can see it's base CP. I can also give them gear. Now I haven't found any yet, or I don't know how any of that works, but we'll figure that one out as we go along. And let's switch up and put our Butterfree in and battle against this Ivysaur. So yeah, as you can see there, so we come here and we're straight at the boss stage. So this is a little bit different. So normally you don't start right at the boss stage. I can see that my Butterfree is super effective. So yeah, the game is basically on the rails. If I don't click, it's just going to stand there like that. I can also dodge, and I can just click away, and I can also just click at the Pokemon to do damage. So I believe the game is pretty basic, right? But it looks like it could have some really fun mechanics, because you can have multiple Pokemon and you can switch them in. So when you clear a super boss stage, you get one of these guide feathers, and that is basically how you keep progressing. So you come to the end of the stage, you get a time. I'm not sure if you get any more rewards if you complete something faster or not. Maybe it's just a time limit, basically. So I can see I got this guide feather, so let's use that guide feather after we go through this funky little cutscene here. Oh, look at this. So this is the first time I'm seeing all of this the same as you guys. So what's that, like a war turtle, right? So it looks like War Turtle, or the overworld, has just got a lot bigger. Hey, look, a Pikachu. Pika. So that is our next area. So what we would do, we would click on that. You've already defeated super bosses. Yes, thank you. Okay, and they drop ore. Useful items can be created from these ore. Okay, that's kind of cool. So it increases like the ability of the move on that Pokemon. So that's kind of cool. But we'll explain more once you defeat a boss with ore. So what we would do, we'd click on this War Turtle and we would see what our battle requirements are. We can't just attack it. So you have to use Power Gear to prepare a Pokemon with CP 180 or higher. Catch 8 or more kinds of Pokemon. Nearly already done that. And then catch a Gloom. So what we would want to do is find a Gloom Forest, ideally. So we can click this guide feather. Again, you get them after defeating these stages, and presumably it will be something else that they'll sell in the shop, I guess. So we can click this guide feather, and I can see from 2 random people, and I think if you add friends, you can see where their searches are, that over here would be 2, what was that, Bulbasaurs? Yeah, it looks like Bulbasaur or Ivysaur, maybe an Ivysaur. But I wanted Gloom, so I can click over here, or let's just go for the other cheek, shall we? Just, why not? I don't really need that, and see what we can get. So we click that, and we found an Ivysaur cave. So there's also one over in that corner as well. No problems there. So we can click back and equip your Pokemon. And then we get into the Ivysaur cave. So there's little Oddishes here. Kind of cool. And Butterfree is super effective. So obviously a really good starter Pokemon. Presumably that's why it tells you to catch one when you want to fight that Ivysaur. So again, we go along. If I don't click anything, it's just going to stand still. So we've got a new Oddish that actually has higher CP. I'm not going to change it out because I don't think an Oddish would be super effective against an Oddish. Maybe it would be, I'm not sure. My Pokemon knowledge is not that great, but I'm sure I'll get more as I play the game. And as the Butterfree is super effective, we are just smacking these down. And we can see there's a little Ivysaur. It'd be nice if we capture it. So when you defeat a Pokemon, it either drops a coin or it drops a version of itself, and then you've caught it. And if you catch a certain amount of the same type of Pokemon, they level up. So we're just going to come and spam for our lives. And Ivysaur is out of there. Super effective. And it dropped an ore. And it dropped a Guide Feather. So that's cool as well. So I got a Guide Feather from that. So you can get them obviously not just from boss stages. So that's good to know. I don't know if that's rare or how it works. End of the stage, we see what we've caught. An Oddish with Absorb, another one. And a Bulbasaur. And another Guide Feather. And an ore. So kind of we got everything done there. Our little Magnemite takes it away. That's kind of cool. I quite like the graphics style of these Pokemon. And you got ore. So let me explain how to refine ore. You can refine ores into the power gears at the refinery in the Adventures Club. Power gears are items that Adventure Clubs developed. They make the Pokemon stronger. Now let's refine the ore. Okay, let's refine the ore. So let's click that. Start refining. Okay, so it's a time thing. So this is going to be another Gasha thing. So gear. And Pokemon stopped working. So we got that working again, and let's see what the ore gave us. So we receive our ore that we found in the Ivysaur cave, click our receive button, and we got a move gear upgrade kit. Alright, let's see what that does. And Brawny upgrade crit ×3, and 1,000 little gold coins, or whatever they call it. Is the lady going to tell me what they do? Nope. So that seems to be the main, basically, part of the game. We go to our little challenges here, and we can collect our premium currency. Thank you very much. Hopefully the game will probably flood us with premium currency at the start. Typically they normally do. And we do not mind that whatsoever. Definitely something we won't complain about. I checked the notifications and I saw that there is currently one event going on. So I don't know how important this event is going to be. It looks like you can get a Charizard from it though, which is always a fan favourite. And you can also get gear here. So what I'm going to do is try and unlock this, and then that is going to be another video for us. If you like this sort of content, guys, and if you like or want to see more Pokemon Rumble Rush, it seems a pretty fun game. Give me a, just let me know in the comments. Give me a like and subscribe. And yeah, I think I'm going to upload a couple more videos of Rumble Rush over the couple of days, at least for a couple of weeks, see how this goes. Alright guys, enjoy. Peace.